3482. And we're going to hit search. All right. So we're not pulling it up so we can look at my carrier where you can still get an idea. Well, we'll start with my carrier. So this is my carrier. Um, y'all, I'm sorry if it's blurry, but if you have it on your screen. So my carrier is active. He's authorized for property. So this is what we're looking for. Well, we'll look on this one, but this is going to lead us to where we're going so we can find carriers. So my owner operator has one power unit and one driver. So when you all see that, that is a good candidate, and you will see why in a minute. Because if they just have one unit and one driver, the chances are high that they may need a dispatcher. Um, and then as you go down, it'll tell you what they can carry, general paper products, what they've selected. And you also want to look for interstate. 114 3482, Keats. So we want to look for interstate. Not that intrastate won't make you, some good money, but we want to look for intrastate because we want to try to locate a candidate that wants to go somewhere or has the accessibility to go somewhere. Because as we see, they're not so new anymore. But in fact, we'll be looking for new carriers. So we want as less quote unquote headache as possible. So does the power unit's field number increase as they buy? Yes. And I'm going to show you, like as we keep going, I'll show you where it has the updates and all of that with them as well. All right. So we're going to go back up and to the right. You all see where it says license and insurance, licensing and insurance. We're going to click there. All right. Everybody there? Y'all going to have to say yes or something because I don't want to move, too fast and somebody misses it. Okay. So everybody, now we should be on the licensing and insurance public page. Okay. So I'm going to just guess that everybody's there. All right, so you all see where it says where it has the drop down up here to the left. We're going to do that drop down and we're going to choose FMCSA register and then go, of course. All right, so right here is where it shows everybody who has signed up for. Okay, Yvette, where are you? Can you tell us where you are, Yvette, so we can get you caught up? Yvette, can you respond? Hello? Okay, so I'm gonna take your silence as you got it. Um, so right here, this is everybody who has signed up for MC, made any kind of changes, anything like that. This is updated every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, the FMCSA updates this. Oh, I'm trying, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna click on. Well, you can choose any one you want, but I'm gonna go to this one from like 12. Actually, I go to this one from the 16th. All right, so we're gonna click on it. This one, so everybody should see U.S. Department of Transportation Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration Register. Okay, this is 103 pages long, but we're not going through all of this because this is not what we need. So we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. All the way. And on this, this tells us, come on, we're going all the way. As a matter of fact, let me stop scrolling like that and just hit this thing here. So when you get to, when you see, oops, hold on, I think it's called decisions and notices release. Everybody see that? Yes, no. You all, you have to type something, you all, so I know, where we are. Or you might still be scrolling down. I'm sorry. So yeah, when you see decisions and notices released. Okay. So when you get here, you will look for two things. On the left-hand side, you want to make sure, oh, come on. The page is called Decisions and Notices Released, Kalisha. Okay, so when you get here, oh, I don't know how to clear this up, y'all. Okay, so you want to look for MC numbers and interstate. This is who you want to select. So you'll go through. You don't want to get FF. That's freight forwarders. We don't want that. We want MC number. You want to look for MC number, and you want to look for interstate. Um, so you're gonna select one, and on here it's gonna tell you all of that information when you select it. So we're gonna take GNS transport, but you can choose whichever you want to. But I'll take this one. Copy them, and then we're gonna go back to the safer snapshot part. You're gonna click on their name, and then you'll enter what you copied, and then hit search. All right. So they got a lot going on. So you click the first one because for this one, you're actually going to click and call, we can see it good, every single one of these. And let me tell you why. Well, not this one in particular, but if you get one like this and what you want is to be dispatcher for every single office. For you want to be the dispatcher for each one of these offices. I mean, each one of these businesses. Unless, like, you call this first one and they say, okay, all of these are mine. I want you. So we're going to click on the first one, which is AGNS Transport Inc. Now this one, it says a carrier and it just says active. So I'm going to assume that this is one that is under. This is not the um. Yeah, you're welcome, Mary. So you were looking for authorized for hire, but we're going to go back because I want to find the one that says authorized for. See how they got all these different ones? So this one is not authorized. So this one, even though it's under that same umbrella, it's not ready yet. So I'll go back because I want to see if any of these are okay. This one, the third one, is authorized for property. Now this one, you look here, he got 4 power units and 4 drivers. This is the good thing. You can decide if you want to take that on before you call them. I'm going to look for one because of a lot of us are new. I'm going to keep looking, but the information will be the same. So then you'll look down here. You see what they can carry, the general freight. Not authorized means that it's not completed yet. They're still probably in their 21-day waiting period, Monica. And as we keep looking, we're going to see more than not authorized. We're going to see, maybe we will, but some of them will say anything that's on here lets you know that anything that happened with this account since it's been active. So those other ones means that the one company has added those other things. But if it says not authorized, then it's not completed yet. Sometimes it'll say business closed in big old red letters right here. So this right here tells us all that we need to know. They're authorized for hire, they're interstate. This is what they can carry. And if they've had any inspections, like they've had inspections, total of 71 inspections, non fatal. This tells you all their business. So then these are not new enough. So I'm sure they've already been called. So then when you go to this one, then you'll go over here to licensing and insurance. When you look on here, you just say, you know what? I think this is a good candidate for me. So you're going to go over here to licensing and insurance. You're going to do the drop down on them. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not. I'm sorry. You go back. Let me go back. You decide that this is one that you want to go with. I like what they got going on. Let me call them. So you'll go over here, you get their phone number, you call them up. I'm actually ordering a phone, guys, but it's gonna be like the office phone, so it'll have the speaker. So I'm getting it from Amazon. I'm gonna get that. Right now we're just looking to things. If you're ready, of course you can move forward. But I will when I excuse me get that phone, I'm gonna get one of these and call them. Well, I'll actually tell you how the call is done because I'm not looking for them, so I don't want to call no carrier. But we'll. So anyway, you call them. You call them up. You get them on the phone. You say, hey, my name is Marian King. I'm with Empty Nest Logistics. I'm an independent contractor reaching out to see if you're in the market for dispatching services. I'll turn it around now. I'll turn it back around when we go look for another one. Um, so hold on. Okay. So you get them. You call them up. You say, hey, my name is Marion. I'm with Empty Nest Dispatching Services. I'm an independent contractor reaching out to see if you're in the market for, um, I have a suggestion